Isabella is a very social and energetic little girl that we met through the e-NABLE community. She's really interested in video games and science, and she's excited to go to kindergarten and go to specifically science class.
Isabella has something called amniotic band syndrome. When she was in the womb, her forearm never fully developed, so she still actually has a residual palm and forearm, which she's able to move. She's actually adapted very well. Her mom was really interested in augmenting her capabilities by getting her a custom prosthetic.
We created an arm that works from the elbow that encapsulates her whole forearm and enables her to grab objects, which she wasn't able to do before. e-NABLE is a nonprofit organization that connects people who need prosthetics with designers and fabricators who can make 3D printed prosthetics. The fact that the e-NABLE community is open source definitely drew us to the project. It's different than a commercial project in that it's not about the bottom line, it's about helping people.
I happened to see a YouTube video about a South African carpenter who reported that after a shop accident where he cut the fingers off of his right hand, he had found his way to a puppet maker in Washington State. And together they spent about a year developing a simple mechanical body-powered hand that could be 3D printed. He'd come to realize that that hand would be useful for many children born with some kind of an upper limb abnormality, and that he was putting the design files online. We created a Google Plus community. This week we have 6,700 volunteers. We've made 1,000 to 2,000 devices, and it's all over the world.
I saw all the videos e-NABLE has on Facebook, and all those smiles on those kids, and everybody, the mom, the dads, all talking about how it's helped their kids. So I'm like, I'm gonna give my baby a chance, you know?
The first time I met Isabella, she was incredibly shy.
Isabella and I were nervous when we went the first time, but you guys made her feel so good. You guys showed that you cared about her needs, and it wasn't just a project for y'all. It was more like what she wants.
The most recent time we saw her, rather than being really shy about her baby arm, she is excited just to, play with us, show us all her toys, show us her last prosthetic. She's really excited to see what her new prosthetic looks like.
So the original version of the prosthetic that we made for Isabella was a wrist-operated prosthetic. What we found was that Isabella didn't have enough power in her wrist to operate it correctly. And so from there, in the second iteration, we went to an elbow-operated design, which is a new thing for the e-NABLE community.
There are two types of challenges: designing for ease of assembly and ease of printing, as well as designing for functionality, comfort, lightweightedness.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited about this. It has half a dozen really interesting and exciting design features, and you'll forgive me if I gush, because I haven't seen this before. And you've got something that looks like a really nice and appealing arm for a little girl, with a lot of design components which the community will go crazy remixing and adding to all sorts of other techniques and other devices.
The day that we delivered the arm to Isabella at her home, I was excited and nervous, probably. But as soon as we brought the prosthetic in and I saw how excited Isabella was, and her family was really excited, we were able to fit it on her and show her how to use it. My nerves kind of calmed down and I was just excited.
Are you gonna ride the motorcycle with your new hand?
Yes. I'm going to the big park, and there's a little hill go down and you go fast.
It's been pretty hard. Well, not on me, but on her. And I just want them to know that, I know, I'm pretty sure they know that our kids are the best, but it hurts whenever they make fun of them, and I'm just remembering everything, and it hurts.
I was born with these three fingers webbed together, and then there was the amniotic band was wrapped around my wrist here, which stopped the flow of blood. I, was teased and bullied in school, and so I knew what the impact of these devices are. Beyond just the ability to be able to grab things or hold a handlebar of a bike, just the whole changing the attitude, being able to feel accepted, be able to feel, normal again.
I want her to feel, I don't want her to feel left out. Like I want her to be like every other kid. She knows she's perfect because she says that I'm perfect. But I want her just to feel, when she starts school, it's going to be hard on her. I know it is, because I've tried taking her to that school, and she's like, let's go get my other 3D, let's go get my robot hand, Mom. And I'm like, they're going to make fun of me. I go, no, they're not. But hopefully she'll take it good.
I think that we've seen Isabella definitely start to identify with this community of not only people who have prosthetics, but even people who make prosthetics. She's been really interested in how her prosthetic works. It feels great for me that Isabella is interested in science. Being a woman and an industrial designer, we're definitely in the minority. So she can see that women are a part of this design and science community.
Isabella will look at it like the previous one. She will look at it and she'll start like moving it around. And what does this do? She was asking you, right, Beth? She's like, what does this do? And what does this do, Mom? Maybe she's going to be some kind of a little engineer or something.
Prosthetics have been around for a long time, and as a matter of fact, a body-powered mechanical hand that uses strings roughly the way ours do was designed in the 19th century. So the basic design has been present for a while, but that was made of ivory and leather. The prosthetics industry, which really took off during and after the Civil War, has been a very important handcrafting activity for a long time. So it's been labor intensive, it's been person to person, and it hasn't scaled particularly well. With additive manufacturing, you can create inexpensive devices of arbitrary complexity. You can have people all over the world working on the design. It turns out you can have people all over the world with their own 3D printers working on the fabrication, doing the fitting, and you can share these design files and send them around the world at the speed of light.